and mobilizing their attack. But most importantly for New York City, it is about the front four being clinical and putting their chances away when they get them. Bring others into the game.
Kevin Denke back after his suspension. FC Cincinnati head coach Pat Noonan says discipline. This matchup scored his first goal of the season from the penalty spot last time out. We're kicked off at Yankee Stadium, Cincinnati in the white and orange with the long looping ball forwards. Long effort. Roman Celentano with a comfortable save. Good technique from the keeper. An interesting season defensively for FC Cincinnati. Last year in 2025.
Make sure if they have pressure and somebody steps off that back line, there's always somebody covering behind.
Nico Fernandez-Macau has Ojeda bombing forward. It's Ojeda cutting. Ojeda lays across for Wolf. Saved. Roman Celentano gets down sharp. As O'Toole controls. Curling delivery. Inside the box, Hannes Wolf. Over to O'Toole. Driven ball. Blocked away. Kept alive, New York City again. Service, curling, Roman Celentano spills! Nico Fernandez-Macau buries! A gift at the doorstep for Nico Fernandez-Macau. NYC lead 1-0.
Because at times, New York City overplays. They try to complicate it too much, side to side, instead of just whipping balls in, not allow the defense to get set. But this time it's a dangerous ball whipped in swinger, but Celentano knows he has to keep a hold of that ball right there. Still a little bit of a bounce, it gets away from him, and then Fernandez-Macau, the exact place where you expect him, always looking to get on any sort of loose ball inside the 18.
I've seen a couple of different centre-back pairings. Kai Truin playing higher up the pitch for a second match.
Better.
As Guidi stepped in.
That's better. Even if you're dispossessed, you're higher up the field. It's positive play. Quick throw in.
See Cincinnati looking to drive quickly as a cross comes in. Denke! Kevin Denke at the doorstep. Cincinnati equalize.
In such a positive position. Look, no one picks him up. Everybody's drawn to the ball carrier. The service comes in, picks him out perfectly, but that is a class finish.
And Celentano boots this one long. Off balance was Tavon Gray. Kai Truin gets it back to Gray. Gray, ground ball, Maxi Morales, one time forward to Fernandez-Macau. Fernandez-Macau through on goal, Fernandez-Macau! It's a brace for Nico Fernandez-Macau, and New York City are back in front.
Frees himself up, and that's the space that we were talking about. So difficult to defend, but then Fernandez-Macau knows exactly where that ball is going to be played. Times his run perfectly. Almost looks like he was going to bobble that first touch. But he puts it on his right foot. Everybody's expecting him to try to cut back on his left. Instead, he keeps it on frame right over the outstretched foot of Celentano. So classy. In the second of the night.
The goals just keep on coming for the young. But a dispossess in the midfield. Slotted up. As FC Cincinnati are driving forwards. Delivery in. Header wide of the mark. A golden opportunity as Barlow.
Of this season is they look susceptible defensively when they're deep in their own half. But they win it back in these areas. How quickly they can go. They commit numbers forward. Not a bad opportunity. It's Evander trying to get on the end of it.
Second match of the 2026 season. We're kicked off at Yankee Stadium. Second half of action underway as New York City boot this ball long.
Haven't been able to get any sort of camaraderie in that position.
Nico Fernandez-Macau slots it over towards Ojeda. Big save, Celentano. And New York City starting brightly in the second 45. With the first goal he conceded. So we get another look at that pass from Nico Fernandez-Macau. And there's the save again. Resets with Fernandez-Macau. Morales clips it forwards, cushion down, Wolf. Celentano comfortable to cut it off.
One going to be offside in the end.
Ball sent forwards. It was Barlow the subject. Headed away. And it's head tennis right now at Yankee Stadium. O'Neal cushions it down. Curls a delightful ball forward for Ojeda. Ojeda is through. Ojeda into the back of the net.
fabulous. The spin, the speed on it to be able to set himself free, scanning the area, knowing exactly where the defenders are. And at the last second, he just waits for the defenders to come, waits for Celentano to come off his line. There he is scanning, and then just gets his head up, decides to go himself. No one's there, waves them off, and then tucks it in to that far post to increase the lead even more.
In the first half, Agustín Ojeda had a similar one that was kick-saved away by Roman Celentano. This time, tucks it right into the corner. No save. Evander spins through traffic, lays it forward for Mbomedem. Mbomedem, inside pass, pop back, strike, and goal!
Just lays it off for that first-time finish from Evander to cut the lead.
Hold up in play as Lukas Blacker will send this to video assistant referee. They'll be checking a potential foul involved in the build-up of this play.
Evander, he's able to use his skill set to get around. Right there, Gray has a hold of him, and then the last little second, maybe a little bit, but it actually looks like the momentum of Gray initially is what brings him down. Question and discussion is because Evander's the one that's able to finish off the play.
Sergi Boyko heading back onto the pitch. The official has made the decision. Let's hear from the referee.
Prior to the goal, number 10, Cincinnati, committed tripping offense. Final decision, no goal, direct free kick for New York City.
Flat line for New York City defensively. Evander to whip this one in. Evander clips it, controlled down and poked home. It's Kevin Denke on the score sheet again. This time it's 3-2 at Yankee Stadium.
Difficult to be able to alleviate the pressure. Look at all the defenders. Everybody's backing and facing their own goal. No one reacts. We've seen New York City throughout this game be the first to react. Well, everyone's just retreating. No one steps to it, and then Denke gets the first.
Buka cushioned down in Mbomedem, and Mbomedem gets it back. Across to Valenzuela, stings the chest of Matt Freese.
Oh, he's been a difference maker since coming on. Valenzuela
trying to find a way through. Evander, top of the box. As it'll be served in, and Matt Freese comes to grab off of the delivery from Buka. Cuts. Gray continues in possession. As Truin resets, driven ball. O'Neal clips it across. Ojeda cushions. Talis Magno! Glorious! A sumptuous effort from the Brazilian of New York City, curls into the side netting.
Rush any sort of opportunities that go from one side to the other, and then just look for the best opportunity. But this is excellent from Magno to understand exactly where the pressure's coming from. Doesn't have to do too much, and just curls it into the far post. But that is just not good enough defensively if you're Cincinnati. You have two players.
Parks slots up to Fernandez-Macau. Fernandez-Macau dips of the shoulder, drops it back to Parks. Celentano with the save.
Well, regardless who comes into the field for New York.
Magno. Ayub Jabari comes away with it. Plays it wide. Couple of step overs. Kick save, Freeze. Denke went down, still alive. As it's dragged wide. As Buka gets it back now, off of the touch of Valenzuela. As a strike goes in! It's the youngster, Andre Chirilla, with the strike from distance.
But this time he just gets his head up, doesn't force it, knows he just needs one opportunity and finds Chirilla. But what a strike this is. The last little bounce at the end catches Freeze as he's diving. Looks like he's going to be able to get it, but that little skip right there with the curl on it.
But they've got 5 minutes and Mbomedem is on the ball. Shaky moments for New York City, who have heavily rotated their starting lineup. As this time it's Evander, nutmeg Evander. Evander goes to ground. Penalty kick. Absolute scenes.
What he's just done to put himself and his team into a great position to maybe get a point out of this game. Lovely little nutmeg draw.
Evander! This time history is made.
Clear that penalty. He steps up, just so calm in this moment, forces Freese to go one way and just passes it into the back of the net.
Long searching ball forward for Talas Magno. And the final whistle blows. An almost unbelievable night at the office here at Yankee Stadium. Pat Noonan's side yet again finds a way